What is going on, all my amazing viewers to play later? How we doing today? Yeah, man, I hope them dice rolls are going good for you. I hope your paint projects are coming in on time and you're having fun with them. Keeping those brushes pointy and that paint thin, you know, all that good stuff we're supposed to say. But still, today we got a weird one for you. We really do. I like to call this, I mean, as you know, the thumbnail and everything else, it's the Space Marine Vanguard. How do they put this? Task Force? Yeah, Task Force. Or as I like to call it, we have too much stuff left over from stuff we already sold before, so let's put it in this old school kind of boxy, and let's see what morons buy it. We're going to get into all this in just a moment. You know how we do things here on the channel. If you're brand new, we got to get the adulting out of the way before we can play. So first up is a word from our amazing unofficial sponsor.
So there I was, 23 years old, prime of my life. I woke up one morning, looked in the mirror, and my hair was thinning. It was all falling out. It wasn't until I discovered this one solution that changed everything. My first initial thought was, it's gotta be genetics, right? It's not my fault, this is genetic. Go and find out. I'm not the only one dealing with thinning hair and confidence issues. And it was nuts because we started to change everything in our routine.
We started looking at what we were putting in our bodies, what we were eating, how much water we were intaking, and then we started working out and taking care of ourselves, but still something was missing.
But also what we put on our body is drastically important to our skin and hair health. So we ditched all of those chemical fill products. We started using healthy, organic ingredients and took it upon myself to start creating these organic ingredient products to help people. I have a solution for you. Ditch all of those chemical fill products and grab something that's organic, natural, handmade, something that your family will thank you and your health will thank you. Make the switch today.
Great man, great company. Seriously, click that link down below in the description box. If you are into self-care, you will not be disappointed by his products. See what happens when I get on a roll? Grandpa Nurgle's got to step in and go, hold on, I'm going to make you cough. Make sure you abuse the ever-loving F out of that viewer-exclusive discount code Johnny's giving you guys. All right, I'm filming this one on Thursday, September 25th, 2025. Currently on Amazon, it says it's $142.68, but I bought it for a bit more than that. I think mine was around the 180 mark for some reason because I bought it back in March of this year, but still. Okay. A while ago, I brought a combat patrol to the channel. It had the incursors, the infiltrators, whatever you want to call it, the 3 rocket guys with like the automatic cannons, an exclusive, you know, lieutenant, and it had a, was it an impulsor? All right. Yeah, I believe it was an impulsor. It was a big, huge combat patrol. And I like the fact that with the Infiltrator Marines, you had 2 of them that had their bolters slung to the side. They had their bolt pistol out like that, and they were going forward. I thought that was like one of the coolest scopes ever by Games Workshop. Of course, I got those a while ago when my painting just sucked. And those infiltrators were part of a project that I tried to do to strip everything, and it all ended up badly, so I basically had to trash them. And I've regretted it ever since, because I wanted that pose back. When I saw this, I went, that's gotta be something weird. I hadn't seen that before in G-Dub's catalogs. I really didn't see it on G-Dub's website. But okay, let's order it. And I get the, let's put stuff together. So basically, I'm getting that combat patrol minus the impulsor back for about 142 bucks. Fun times, right? All right, let's open up this bad boy and get into it. Oops, that way. Okay, you can go there. Okay. Oh, wow, there's the transfer sheet. I thought I had this thing for a while. Yeah, you can tell they repackaged it. Because that's the new transfer sheet. Yeah, with the salamanders and the raptors and the imperial fists. Yay. Can we get honest for a second? Isn't every single freaking transfer sheet just basically an Ultramarine transfer sheet? Can we get honest? Can we? Okay. But those may help with my horse heresy wolves and something that I'm doing, so I don't know. I'm going to save that for now instead of chucking it. You get your instruction book, and thankfully it's in color. Oh, I forgot. They're called suppressors, the jump back guys with the autocannons. And you get a 3-man squad of eliminators as well. So I think that's really cool. Yeah, you get the Lieutenant Phobos armor, a 10-man infiltrator squad, but if I remember correct, all you have to do is make a little swap on the backpack, and they become incursors. You get a 3-man eliminator squad and a 3-man suppressor squad. This is what I love. The instructions are in color, okay? So basically the parts you're working with are in blue. Anywhere you see yellow is where they want you to put the plastic glue, the super glue, whatever you're going to use. As a rule of thumb, if I'm working with plastic, I've been using the Army Painter plastic glue. Haven't really had a problem with it yet in the years I've been using it. If it's resin, or I never ever want to be able to separate that part, Gorilla Glue Gel. Boom, done. So, yeah. So just pay attention to what you're doing. They're, you know, easy peasy, ready to go. Unfortunately, some of these, no, those aren't push fit. Okay, good. I thought I saw push fit there for a moment. I was going to scream. But yeah, I hate push fit with a passion. The other thing I don't like is with those guys, I don't like that stupid little stand that tends to break a lot. So I'm going to have to look into some 3D bits for it, 3D printed bits. You get your bases, of course. Alright. Oops. Oh, lovely. What's missing from that picture? I hope you're in there somewhere. Okay. So that looks like some of the eliminators and the suppressors. Okay, cool. Definitely not push fit. I can at least get the suppressors up to a 6-man, and I can get my eliminators up to a 6-man. Or 2 squads of 3. I'm not sure how we're going to do that. Seeing how, since I painted them, I have never really fielded any of them. Oh, that's just nice. Games Workshop. Yeah, there's not a 3rd flying stand in there. Ah! You bastards. Really? Oh, okay, he's... Maybe. Yeah, he's in there. Alright. So there's some more of the suppressors and, you know, the eliminators. Huh. Really? You show 10, but I don't know. I'm gonna have to get into this. And there's the infiltrators. And suppressors and everybody else. I am really beginning to think I just got screwed. Seriously, I am. No. According to this, I got everything. Because according to the sprue count, 1 big sprue, 2 small sprues. Ooh, we're going to be putting stuff together later and figure out if I got screwed. I'm already not happy on the missing flight stand, so thank God I put together some Venatari with some 3D bits, so I have another flight stand. Yeah, you bastards. You bastards. Oh, I'm thinking of South Park. You killed Kenny, you bastards. At least I've got that pose back with, you know, the pistols in front, I think. Yeah, there it is. Right there. That guy. Okay. Interesting. Now, here comes the all-important question. Do I think this is a great value? For 140? Probably. I think that's kind of what I paid for that combat patrol, but it came with the impulsor. So in order to get that combat patrol again, I'm going to have to spend a lot more money. I get the value of combat patrols. Okay, I really truly do. Oh, no, wait. Somehow when opening the package, it fell on the floor. So I did get all 3. Thank God my old eyes are still working, right? I think it's a neat way to flush out your force. I think it's a neat way to ramp some units up quick. I think it's a neat entry point to Warhammer 40k with combat patrols. This box contains a lot of units that I haven't fielded. I just haven't since I got them. I don't know why. I just haven't fielded them. Boy. I don't know. Some of these are going to be fun to put together. They really are. I'm glad I got that lieutenant, though, because seriously, I really like him. And my paint style before, with some of the dry brushing I was doing, was with a flat brush instead of a makeup brush right now. So yeah, it's kind of bad, kind of really bad. Seriously. But okay, here, let me get you squared away. I mean, it's an interesting thing to get. I'm glad I was able to do it so I could get back two of those miniatures that are like some of my all-time favorite Space Marine miniatures. I get a second chance at that lieutenant, and I get to flush out some forces for some things that I've never really fielded before. That's the beauty of this channel. You never know what you're going to see, right? You really never, ever know. But okay, we're at the best part of the video. Seriously, we really, truly are. I want to know your questions, comments, love, hatred, and anger. All that fun stuff down below. What do you think of this Vanguard task force? I get it. It's a big behind the lines kind of infiltrate kind of thing where they pop up and go, got you. Like with snipers hiding in the buildings and the guys doing the deep strike in and, you know, the infiltrators with the Phobos armor getting in there sneaky. I kind of get that. But it all depends on your playstyle. I've done Space Wolf since 2nd edition, so my playstyle is kind of like, I have a big sledgehammer, you look like an anvil, I have to hit you. So, yeah, that's been my style for a very long time. That's about all I can say. But like I said, I'd like to know all that down below. Because, yeah, I'm glad I got it back. Interesting how I got it back. But, yeah. Alright. Best way to support this channel is fourfold. Do all the little YouTube things to like, to share, to subscribe, and leave me a silly ass comment down below to help me trigger that algorithm. But there we go, guys. My quick, weird, interesting unboxing, look, sprue review, whatever you want to call it, of the Warhammer 40k Space Marine Vanguard Task Force. I want to thank you guys for watching this one. Hopefully you're having a great day today. Hopefully you're having a safe day today. And Emperor willing, one day, real soon, we'll be rolling dice across that tabletop.